Hi, we have Alex Fazil here with us from SwissBorg. Hi, Alex. What strategies does SwissBorg leverage to grow its user base?
Yeah, it's a really good question because we have two main dimensions. We have business development and marketing. And so that's one complex layer. And then you have B2C, B2B. But if you're a blockchain foundation, you have to do B2C, B2B, and B2B2C, right? Because you have the dApps, you have the investors, and then you have the infrastructure itself. So it's quite complex, but I think, a company needs to find one of the two, either business development, do really well in partnerships. That's what we did. We didn't necessarily have good marketing teams. So we leveraged partners such as content creators, and we created a strategy specifically targeting France, Germany, UK, Benelux in Europe, because these are users that have some sort of crypto literacy. They have money to deploy, and the LTV, so the lifetime value of these users, on top of the loyalty, is quite high. So it's a market where you don't need to have 10 millions or 100 million users to be profitable. You see, because in Switzerland, for example, the average wealth per capita is higher than most countries. So, yeah.
Lovely, sounds good. And what digital trends in crypto are you most excited about right now?
Oh my God, there's so many. I would have to say bringing securities on chain, simply because that's going to challenge everything. The New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ. If you think about the stock market, right? So just the New York Stock Exchange alone generates $10 billion of revenues a year, which is more than Coinbase at $6 million. So just the New York Stock Exchange alone, if you have the stocks on chain, you're more than doubling all of the activity of Coinbase. So imagine you bring New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, FTSE, CAC 40, the SIX in Switzerland, and all these major stock exchanges on chain. The value is going to be absolutely insane. And that's the point where I think crypto will help crypto as a whole, because all of a sudden there's going to be less volatility. And that is our last growth stage, having RWA, as you guys talked about earlier, and bringing in securities on chain. That's the final transition where we'll have over $100 trillion of assets on chain eventually. Some people predict already $10 trillion by 2030. So imagine the future is bright.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Alex.